Alchemic Mastery Podcast, Episode 3, Feel It to Heal It, the Power of Emotional Presence. Welcome back to Alchemy in Motion, Alchemic Mastery Podcast, where we transform pain into power, heal deeply, and step into our highest selves. I'm your host, Treviann, and I am so grateful that you are here. In our last episode, we talked about what it means to reclaim the pieces of ourselves that may have been lost along the way. This week, we are going deeper because once those pieces come home, they bring with them everything that they have been carrying: pain, grief, joy, memories, all of the above emotions. Today, we're diving into emotional alchemy, the art of feeling to heal. Let me start by sharing a personal moment with you. There was a time I truly believed that being strong meant being silent, that tears were weakness, that if I let myself feel, I might break. I had just experienced a major betrayal by someone I deeply trusted. Instead of sitting with the grief, I powered through. I kept showing up. I kept smiling, coaching, healing others. But behind closed doors, I was numb. Until one day, I broke down, and it was in that moment of emotional surrender that I began to heal. Feeling doesn't make you weak. Suppressing does. Why do we suppress our emotions? Most of us learned to fear our emotions. Maybe we were told to stop crying as kids. Maybe we were taught that anger is dangerous or that sadness is something to hide. But here's the truth. Suppressed emotions don't disappear. They get stored in the body. They show up as anxiety, illness, emotional reactivity, or total disconnection. Yes, that numbness you feel is emotional suppression. Emotional suppression is a trauma response, but emotional presence, that's healing, that's power. Finding a way to develop emotional intelligence will shift everything for you. Here are a few ways to start being emotionally present and begin your emotional alchemy journey. Do emotional check-ins. Throughout your day, pause and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Name the feeling without judgment. Breath work. Use intentional breathing to move through heavy emotions. Inhale peace, exhale resistance. You can try EFT tapping. This technique is great for calming nervous system and releasing restored emotion, also bringing you back to the present moment. Try somatic movements, dancing, stretching. Let your body express what the words cannot. Practicing mirror work. Look yourself in the eyes and say, it is safe to feel. You would be surprised what it brings to the surface. Be able to talk to yourself is also helpful. Here are a few journal prompts. This week, take some time to reflect. What emotions do I tend to avoid or judge? Where did I learn that certain emotions were unsafe? When was the last time I truly allowed myself to feel? What would it mean to feel fully and safely? These questions can guide you home right to your heart. The affirmation for this week is, I am safe to feel every emotion I allow myself to express brings me closer to freedom. The quote for today is, the wound is the place where the light enters you, by Rumi. If this episode has stirred something within you, let it be the beginning of deeper healing. Head over to alchemicmastery.com and join our healing portal where we dive into emotional mastery tools and give live support in our forum. Grab your copy of my book, Alchemy, Transform Your Trauma and Challenges into Golden Opportunities, to journal alongside these episodes. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. We are currently on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Substack. Also, grab the newsletter. If you found value here, please share this with a friend, rate, and leave a review. Remember, feeling is not a weakness. It is a sacred doorway to your freedom. See you next week where we dive into the next phase of healing and self-mastery. Until then, feel deeply, love fully, and honor the wholeness that is you. Sending you all my love.